cat people! How are you today? I am Catlady Antigoni, and today we are doing a one brand makeup tutorial with Nyx. I think that today our concept is quite obvious. I will do my makeup only using products with Nyx. Of course, I'm gonna explain you some things about the brand, what I like, what I don't like. So, if you wanna see it, let's get started! Since I don't have any product from Nyx for eyebrows, I'm gonna use their pencil, which is Moonwalk, and also I'm gonna use some powders from the collaboration that they have done with Netflix and Sabrina series, and specifically from this palette I'm gonna use the shade Limbo, this grey right here, and if you see the eye pencil that I have chosen, it has a greyish undertone, like I would describe it as a very cool tone, brown, which I feel that it goes very nice with my eyebrows. A little disclaimer here, I broke my mirror again, so I'm gonna use this palette right here because it has a mirror, but I'm gonna use only the mirror from the palette, not the actual palette, because it's from Colourpop and it's irrelevant. So yeah, here's the mirror and I'm starting with my eyebrows. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to use this eye pencil at the outer part because it's kinda dark, and for the inner part I'm gonna use just the shadow, and somewhere in the middle I'm gonna blend them in order to have the optimal result. Okay, so I'm trying to draw new hair, tiny hair, to give my eyebrow the direction that I wanted to have. I hope that I'm not holding my mirror very close to the camera so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna use this edge to make the eyebrow pencil to be more even and not just look like a drawing in a bad way. And I'm gonna use Limbo for this inner part to make it more light colored, because you know I'm following the rule that this part should be lighter and this part, the outer part, should be darker. So that's what I'm trying to do with my eyebrows. And although that I don't have any product specifically for brows, I feel that it's a very nice combination. I'm gonna do the other brow off camera and I'm coming back. Eyebrows are done, so I'm starting with my eye base, and for that I'm gonna use Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer from Nyx. I would like to show you how I'm working with concealer to make sure that I have shown you this step as well. And for a long time I used to use this as an eyeshadow base, but I stopped because I like it more as a concealer, but also it works very nicely. So I'm just doing this movement to make sure that it's everywhere. I'm not going with something very you know, dramatic today and very colorful. Anyway, I'm using again this palette with the collaboration with Sabrina, and I'm going to use Truth Cake for all my lid to set the concealer, and I will just try to avoid to use it on the inner corner, because at the inner corner it's where I'm gonna use the colors. So I'm just doing pat moves and I'm not dragging it, because I don't want the first layer to be dragged. So when I make sure that all my eyelid has powder on it, then I will start doing the drag move. So yeah, I think we have it, so I can start dragging it. From this palette again, I'm gonna use the shade Harrowing, yeah, this one right here, Harrowing, and I'm gonna the shape and idea of a graphic eyeliner, but it's gonna be with shadow, and of course it's gonna be blended, so you will see the shape. We are going from here to the outer part, and then when we are out, we make sure that it's gonna be out and blend it on the downward. Okay, here we want it kinda more thin as we are going out, and we go back with the first brush and we just blend. I think that I want to go for a more small brush, I would say, because this was kind of too big, so I'm gonna use this one, and I'm gonna repeat the procedure to make sure that I have the intensity that I want to make it kind of separated, but make sure that it's not smudged, but just blended. It's a huge difference. Again, I'm gonna blend everything out here and there, and when I feel that I have done enough work, I'm gonna go with a new clean brush. It's gonna be this one right here. I'm gonna dive into Unholy Union, which is a very nice purple color, and I'm going into my inner corner with that to give a pop of color, and I want it to be very intense, so it makes a difference and a contrast right here. Maybe I will make it a little bit lighter later on, but I kinda like it. So if you have your eyes with a very big distance, this step will for sure help to create the illusion that they are more close to each other. So yeah, if you want a tip, then here you have it. And that's the basic idea of this makeup. I'm gonna do the blending, I'm gonna do the other eye, and I will be back. Okay, I changed my mind a little bit because I was finding Unholy Union very dark. So I went with this, which is the Ultimate Brights from NYX, and I went with a combination from this one right here and this one right here, and I'm gonna do my other eye on camera to make sure that you know what I'm doing here. So I'm taking the lighter and I'm going into my inner corner to kind of shape where I'm gonna use the colors, and then with the darker one, the one with the hole actually, I'm trying to describe what I have done and try to keep it inside the eye. So I'm kind of creating a shading which is fading out into the other color, the most light one. So here we have it. With a tiny brush, for example this one, I'm going to the shade Eyebrow, this one right here, and I'm going to highlight my inner corner to make it a little bit glittery and shiny. And for that, I want to make sure that it's gonna work, and I'm spraying it a little bit like I always do with my glitters to make sure that I will have the optimal result. So yeah, I'm doing some pat moves again, and every time that I'm dealing with glitter, the best way to apply it is pat moves inside there. And if I find it kind of dark, I will go with Eternal Bliss, which is the color on the top of that, and I'm gonna highlight it a little bit more. Yeah, so here we have it. I don't know if you can see it, but we have it. And then I will go with Eternal Bliss to make sure that I will have enough glitter. So yeah, we have this pop of color inside the eyes. We have glitters, and basically we are ready. I'm going to use an eye pencil at my waterline and a little bit of shading. Nothing special, again the same shades harrowing and a little bit of dark baptism. So the eyes are done, and let's try to apply mascara. Of course, I'm going with On the Rise from NYX again. And as I'm applying the mascara, let me tell you some things about the brand. The brand, of course, is cruelty-free, and actually these days they are trying to be vegan. And to be honest, their quality is very nice. Of course, there are some products that I don't like, but I feel that they are improving. One bad thing that they are doing, and I do not really enjoy, is that they try to have new collections every now and then, and they discontinue products that are good. Like, I don't like this rush, you know, you need to be very fast to make sure that you have bought whatever you like before it gets discontinued. So that's a thing that I do not really enjoy. I have prepared my face with cream, and now I'm ready to use my foundation for today, which is gonna be Bear With Me, again from NYX. My shade is 03 Soft Beige, and I'm gonna apply a lot. Like, I really like this foundation because it's low coverage, so it doesn't make my face feel cakey or bad, and it lasts long, and it's very nice. I really love it. You see how nice it is? It just removes some blemishes, not all of them, so it's not, as I said, completely full coverage, but it makes the face look very smooth and nice. And for every day, especially for school or stuff like that, it's perfect. And yeah, here we have the foundation as well. Again, I will use Can't Stop Won't Stop as a concealer. This has high coverage, but I like my concealer to have higher coverage than the foundation, because with concealer I'm gonna try to cover some pimples, my dark circles, because these days I'm not sleeping very well, so I have a lot of these, and I'm gonna do something. I'm trying not to be very up in the eye area where I have applied the eyeshadows, because then I will have a bad result. But here we are. Now it's very good. I don't know if I have any blush from NYX. I don't think that I have, but it's okay because we have the Sabrina palette, so I'm gonna use the blushes from this palette, and I wanna go with a pinkish one, so I think that they have a very nice pinkish one. Yeah, I think it's called NYX Scratch, so I will go for that. Bronzer, I'm not sure, so maybe the bronzer will not be from NYX, but I think it's fine. So I'm gonna do my bronzer off camera, and I'm coming back to use highlighters. I have finished with my bronzer, and I have done one cheek here with NYX Scratch, because I wanted to try this, because I noticed that it has micro glitter, so I don't want it to be, you know, very intense, and then I cannot save it and then be like a clown, but it's fine, it's very nice. I like it because I know that I have usually telling you that I don't like very subtle pinks and blushes that they need to be applied a lot of times. In this specific case, this is what I enjoy, because it has micro shimmer or glitter or something like that, shiny anyway, and I don't want it to be very intense, because then I will be like a firefly and I know that I don't like this, especially if I'm about to go to a lesson. So yeah, that's pretty much my cheek right now. That's how it looks like. Great. And what I'm gonna do now is that I will try to use the shade Cunning, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Yeah, with a NYX brush, the 16, to try to use it as a highlighter, but I feel it's gonna be kinda intense, so I will be very careful for that. Okay, so I need my mirror again. I really need to show you the other one. Okay, and I'm applying it. It's so dreamy. It's It's very nice. Oh my god, it's so nice. This highlighter is Catlady Antigoni approved. It's very nice. Although that they recommend it as an eyeshadow, it's a very nice highlighter. It can be great. And it's very subtle as well. It's very nice. I love it. I just love it. I don't know why I wasn't using it as a highlighter all this time. Yeah, it's great. It's great. Very good. I'm gonna blend a little bit with the blush here. Blush. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is to use their setting powder, the HD. To be honest, it's not my favorite one because I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of I don't know, it leaves white marks, and then I think you have flashback, and I don't really enjoy having that. So I'm very careful when I'm using it, and if I want to use it, I make sure that I don't have any type of photo shoots with flash or stuff like that might destroy the whole result. I'm putting powder especially at the T-zone, aka nose, chin, a little bit on the oh, I forgot to blend that. I'm sorry, forehead, I'm sorry. Okay, now it's fixed. I'm gonna choose my lip pencil and I will be right back. Okay, let me talk to you about the miracle, which is called glitter goals. It's a very nice technology that NYX has. So you have this liquid lipstick, you apply it on your lips, and then if you do this, some glitters appear. So can you imagine how happy this product makes me? It's not ready yet, so I want to apply a little bit more. Yeah, you see it, it's like that. I'm gonna give it some seconds to make sure that it gets dry. I'm gonna spray my face with all-nighter. I know it's not from NYX, but I don't own any setting spray from NYX. And I want to make sure that my makeup will last. I will tell you the Greek word of the day, and then we will be back to see the results, okay? So, for today, I decided to tell you the Greek word for glitter. So, in Greece, we say chrysoskoni. Chrysoskoni. Say with me, chrysoskoni. As always, I will ask you to try to write a comment down below using this word, and the best comments will be on my next video. Thank you so much! Are we ready to see the results? Okay, so I'm trying to approach the camera a little bit right here and do that. Ta-da! The glitter is there! I want to see it, like, it's so nice! And if I keep doing this, more and more glitter appears. It's so good. I love it. I love this series, the Glitter Gold. And I have another one, maybe for next makeup. So, that was our video for today. Thank you so much for being here with me. If you have any other ideas about one product tutorials or stuff like that, don't hesitate to write down at the comments. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell. Thank you again so much for being here with me today, and bye bye!